what it was, and I went and hid in the closet. And Mama come and found me there. She opened the closet, she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm hiding from God." She said, "Josh, you can't hide from God. He sees everybody." And I was just a little boy when I learned that lesson. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord. Where's that at? Everywhere. Everywhere. And He shall lift you up. When you come to the end of yourself, when pride is gone, and everything is done away with, when them sailors, they couldn't do anything with that ship because it was out of their control, and they'd come to their wits' end, and they couldn't do nothing else. You know what they did? The Bible said they cried out unto the Lord. Amen. Cried out unto the Lord. Have you come to your wits' end tonight? 7-year-old little boy, Blue Pond Baptist Church. Been to church my whole life, been in and out of church, shouting, and that bothered me. Hey, but that morning we got up to go to church. We lived in Cashville, Mom and Dad, where they still live. We drove to Rome, back and forth. That morning I got in the car, and somebody different got in there with me. I'd never felt that before. But I got lost in the back of that little white Chevrolet Citation. So hard. That's 4 seatbelt laws. I was climbed over in the hatchback. You could ride back there back then. And I was riding in the back of that little white Citation, lost as lost could be, scared. Didn't want Daddy to have a wreck and kill me because I knew I was going to die and go to hell. And I didn't know I could just ask the Lord to save me right then, and He would have. I thought I had to wait till the altar call.
That's in Lord.
I was lost all the way through the singing, Sunday school, singing again, and Brother Jake preaching. And y'all know he didn't just preach short. And when he got done, I come down. Come down to the altar. And I got saved.
Yes.
And you know what I had done as a 7-year-old boy? I got into that car and I'd come to my wits' end. I didn't know what else to do. When I got down to the altar, Brother Jake said, "Do you want to be saved?" I said, "I sure do." He said, "Well, let's pray." I got down, and the best of my ability, I didn't say anything from my mouth. I didn't know what to say. I didn't understand what I was supposed to say. But I remember Brother Jake saying, if the Lord's knocking on your heart's door, if you just open up your heart, let it come in. And so my little 7-year-old mind, in my little weak, feeble way, I was trying my best to open my heart's door. Yes. And I was just down there just trying to get that door open. And I must have done a good job. In a minute, I got to the end of my second.
Yeah.
And God come in.
Amen.
Saved me.
Amen.
And I've been saved ever since. Amen. Brother, listen, if you're at your wits' end tonight, I'm telling you, just cry out unto God.
Amen.
Even if it's just with your heart. Amen. He'll hear your heart. That bothered me for a long time. And listen, I let it bother me for a long time that I didn't pray or I didn't say anything because I heard everybody talk about them praying and saying, and they that call upon the Lord shall be saved. And that bothered me for a while. But then I read about David over there when they was going to anoint him. And they told no prophet, said, "Hey man, man looks on the outward appearance, but God, He looketh on the heart."
Amen.
And I had one of them running fits, shouting fits, saying, "I know I'm saved."
Amen.
What about, do you know it tonight? If you don't know that you're saved, if you come to your wits' end, you've done everything you can do in your mind, you've tried your best to think it through, you can't do it. You come to the end of yourself, hey, why don't you just trust Him? That's what believing in the heart is. In Ephesians, it tells us that. It says, "He that trusteth is the same that believeth." That's what believing is just trusting the Lord with all your heart. What about tonight as we stand together and as we sing? Uncle Jerry, if you feel like it, you come down. You need to come and